spoil sport. I mean, come on. We're on Elysium, and he's in a bad mood just because his precious space-time is collapsing.
I must have overlooked something.
Right. The way I'm riding casually into my hard-earned sunset.
And how you managed to get a hold of a horse in order to do that.
You don't get out much, do you?
Oh, you poor thing. My sensors were unable to identify you. If you have a brain implant, please step a little closer. If not, swipe your ID card through the reader again. And if you aren't an Elysian, go to hell! Yankville!
Problems?
You know, some hospitality. They won't let me in.
Ah, good to hear. We've done enough damage as it is.
You don't know me very well.
I'm just saying, you're gonna save the world sometime in the future, right? So it would be most inconvenient if you were to be thrown overboard before that.
Honestly, is your glass ever half full? Huh? What now?
That's bound to be security. Quick, hide!
Stop dawdling. When we're finally married... Wait a minute. Where's Mrs. Kinkle? And what's all this luggage?
Surprise! I talked Mrs. Kinkle into letting me accompany you to Deponia instead of her.
What? Are you out of your mind? Your father will never allow it.
My father doesn't need to find out. So, what do you say?
I say never.
Really? You may be able to wrap Pops round your little finger, but just because he agrees to our engagement doesn't by any means mean that I have to agree to it.
That's blackmail.
You can call it what you like, but if you don't take me with you, you can hold your breath to marry me until you're blue in the face. It won't happen.
Impossible. This trip to Deponia isn't some jaunt to the beach. I have an important inspection to carry out.
Ah! I almost forgot Precious's bathing costume.
I said it isn't a jaunt to the beach. Anyway, how often have I told you to stop calling that animal Precious?
Well, what would you suggest? Princess.
None of those. He's called Poisonous. After all, he is a highly poisonous plague-spit monitor. One lick of his tongue and bam! Could bring down a fully grown elephant, no problem.
And despite that, you are planning to take him to Deponia, but not me.
Believe me, there are many more dangerous things down there. Bacteria, radiation, tetanus, and there isn't an antidote in the whole of Elysium that can help against Deponian gangrene. By the way, did I pack the antidote for Monitor Plague Spit?
Ta-da! You see, I could come in very useful down there.
By carrying my things around without permission, everything must be safely stowed for my trip to Deponia. The roads down there are paved with danger. Junk avalanches,
Insurgent Deponians.
Oh, give it a rest, will you? Those stories are nothing more than urban legend, and my inspection will prove precisely that.
Huh, so what's with those lights you can see at night?
They are from the Organon. Are Ulysses' men supposed to prepare the detonation of the planet in darkness?
I'm still skeptical.
My travelogue is sure to convince you otherwise. You, the Council of Elders, and everyone else. These rumors are purely the product of general anxiety. I mean, we're detonating our home planet in order to catapult Elysium right across the cosmos to Utopia. Who wouldn't be nervous?
Yeah, but...
Enough chitter-chatter. Here.
Does that mean I can come? Oh, do say yes.
Why should I take you with me? So you can cause even more chaos. Just look at how you stuffed the antidote in there. Which bag is that, anyway?
The one with the rat traps.
Rat traps? You've got to be joking. There isn't a single living thing down there!
Not even a rat?
No!
I'm sure there'll be mice.
Stop trying to distract me. The antidote belongs in the pharmacy bag, if only because it causes such heavy-duty flatulence. Oh, Oh.
That's a bit rich coming from you.
Huh?
Huh?
What? Whatever. If you want to come along, you'll need to put on some sturdy shoes.
So that means I can come, yes? Oh, Cletus. Perhaps you aren't the self-obsessed monster that everyone thinks you are after all.
Yes, those idiots simply have no feeling for perfection.
I'll be right back.
I'll regret this, if only she wasn't quite so hot. Engaged to the daughter of the Prime Controller. Oh, Cletus, you are quite a fox. Cletus, that plastic grease rag. If I can ensure that he travels to Deponia without goal this time, then hopefully this'll just be a brief cameo appearance. The question is, how do I get past him undetected? Ah! Hey, stop! Come back, you pandemic pestilence! Aha! That's, what's-it-who's-its. You use it to thingamajig. Any tinkerer could tell you that in an instant.
My sensors were unable to identify you. Please enter your ID card.
As soon as Cletus sticks out his ass, his true identity is revealed. I can't reach that from here. Cletus, that plastic grease rag. If I can ensure that he travels to Deponia without goal this time, then hope the question is, how... Enough is enough. Come here. Here, kitty, kitty. Bad little plague spit monitor. Heal, you toad! Daddy's getting angry. Enough is enough. Duh! That stupid salamander! Stuffing would be too good for him. Reach that from... Uh-oh. What's happening now? Aha! The high boat. Better get a move on. Not really his best side. Did you invent a new type of yoga?
I'm stuck!
No problem. Have you out of there in no time flat.
What the... Ow! Ouch! Ow! Ugh, yeah.
What the hell kind of monster was that? I'm feeling kind of... Yes. How am I feeling?
He doesn't look good, and now he's turned green. Here, take this. It'll make you feel better.
You're a kind person.
What is that terrible smell?
Oh dear, what's the matter now?
Stop! Please stop! 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 Please stop! Hey, you there! What are you doing here? Who? Me? Of course you. Do you see anyone else?
Attention! Prime controller on deck. That'll do, Argus.
Ulysses.
Inspector, would you be good enough to tell me what's going on here?
Yes, well,
Stop stuttering and stand up straight. I thought we'd agreed that everything would be ready by the time I arrived.
it is.
Thus far, you've given me the impression that you're a reliable man, Cletus. Do yourself a favor, and don't spoil it. As you know, my daughter's hand is conditional. The Council of Elders must never find out that Deponia is inhabited. Where's your assistant? You're going to introduce her to me.
Oh, my assistant. She forgot something.
Forgot? Heavens, Cletus! I thought she had a brain implant. You vouched for her. But I assume she has been made privy.
If she... yes, of course. Completely privy. Everything's tickety-boo. There's absolutely no cause for concern.
I hope not. Argus, make sure the assistant has the ascension codes loaded into her implant.
Very well, Prime Controller.
Keep an eye on the civilians. I'm going for a shower. It's about time this horrible, dirty old planet got blown up once and for all. At ease!
What's wrong, Cletus? You seem nervous. That's an understatement. Goal says she will only agree to our engagement if I allow her to accompany me.
Ha ha ha! Not even engaged, and you're already under the thumb.
You find that funny?
Why not? You'll talk her out of it, won't you?
You don't know her like I do.
Heavens, Cletus! Ulysses will...
Ulysses must know nothing of this. I just have to keep Goal in her cabin. As long as she doesn't see a Deponian, then everything will be fine.
I still don't like it.
What if you make a backup of her memories while you load in the ascension codes? Then, if needed, we could reset her memories.
A backup of her consciousness and the ascension code. That might work. Ugh, 1 week down there and everything stinks of feces. Fortunately, we'll be rid of Deponia soon, and Goal will have a clean planet to live on. I hope she's at home.
I think feces was a little harsh. The silent ones are the deadliest. So what? No one there. There goes the neighborhood.
Shall we give Lovebird Grey another go?
But Sugar Plum, we've already decided that it's too gloomy for us.
Maybe you should get an expert opinion.
Oh, I didn't even see you coming.
What can I say? I'm like climate change, but you can call me Rufus.
Oh, you're a real joker. I'm Henna, and that's my husband Tanner.
We're the new neighbours.
We've got a little problem setting up home.
We just can't find the right curtains.
The sissy soft drapes have these great conservative frills, but the pattern's not traditional enough for us.
The limp-bound blinds, on the other hand, are pretty middle of the road, but they aren't quite namby-pamby enough.
You know how it goes. In a marriage, crises come with the territory.
Oh no, nothing can cast a shadow on our love.
Apart from perhaps the right curtains when we close them for a little smoochy-woochy.
Ugh. How about goosebumps? When I hear you talk like that, my skin crawls.
Unfortunately, Goosebump is only available in the colours Squirrel Bath and Slime Bag. Perhaps we should have them send some more patterns after all.
I don't know. I find the selection suits you. And making any progress?
Surely it doesn't matter, as long as we love each other.
True. I could look at curtains with you forever, Henna Poo.
Oh, Tanner, how romantic. Oh, I wish we had even more patterns to browse.
You two are disgusting. Cole? Cole! Damn it. I'll have to rely on my detective skills to avoid crossing Ulysses' path.
Fa la 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 la, true la loo la loo la loo.
Or I could just follow that angelic voice through that passage up ahead. I wonder what PETA would say about these. That reminds me of my last visit to the dentist. I kind of stole a drill and some nitrous oxide. The next day, they kicked me out of kindergarten. Goal never told me that she once had braces. How sweet. The elephant who sacrificed its tusks for this piano apparently suffered from severe tooth decay. Almost every other key is black. Don't they have dentists here? I call it Etude for Goal in upper A7 Carios. Say ah. That was F sharp, you Philistine. Knock, knock. May I come in and disturb your shower? My lovely silhouette of a naked, hairy old man.
Hey, Dad! I'm going camping in the floating gardens for a few days with some friends. Is that okay?
Of course it is, my little cream puff. Just so long as you don't reprogram the park attendants into cartridge music players again.
You're the best! Bye!
Come on, no way! For crying out loud, I missed her.
Hey, who's there? What are you doing here?
Room service?
A clone? Are the service bots out of order again?
Yes, there's a bad outbreak of roboculosis at the moment. Very contagious. On level 5, even the toasters are already coughing.
Is that so? Oh, never mind. Take my helmet to the cleaners and be gone with you.
Very well. Ugh, goosebumps. I wonder if that's the lure of potential abuse of office. I made it. And it's even more beautiful than I had dreamt it would be. How long does he want to stay in that shower? No, he's gonna come out rumple-wrinkle-skin. I will take the helmet now, if that's all right.
Are you still here?
Cole?
Yes? Who's that?
My name is Rufus.
I don't know anyone called Goofus.
No, it's Rufus.
Doofus.
No, Roo.
Roo.
No, Roo. No, but Fuss is right.
But fuss do what?
No, never mind. My name doesn't matter.
Well, I see that somewhat differently. Actually, I'm in a bit of a hurry. If you can't even speak your name aloud, I can't help you.
You must not go.
Right, I've had enough. Who are you? Did my father send you? If so, you can let him know that I'm making my own decisions now, and him trying to spy on me is about the last straw. If he has anything to say to me, then he can kindly do that in person. The conversation is now over. No, thank you. All we need is our love.
Oh, and perhaps a few more patterns so that this moment can last forever.
Oh, Tanner. Ah.
Blech.
sound was not cool, cat. Try again. That sound was not cool, cat. Try again. Oh, that wasn't such a pretty melody. You're going to have to try harder. Ronnie!
You again?
Do I know you?
Not yet.
We'd better change that.
Yeah, put it on the list.
Oh, why so grouchy? It's such a wonderful day. And if you don't know where to enjoy yourself first, no problem. I can answer all of your questions.
Oh, great! Question 1, is there another interface available that doesn't talk my ear off?
This is Elysium. You can find whatever you wish for here. You've just got to take the mallet.
Mallet? What mallet?
Oh boy, some ne'er-do-well has made off with the mallet again. Never mind, that's why I'm here. Where do you want to go? You could do with a little fun. So I suggest the fun zone.
No. I have to hurry to the locks.
A very popular choice today. Then off you go!
Oh no! The cable boat has already left! What do I do now?
Do you want to hear my suggestion?
McChronicle, what are you still doing in the air shafts?
Not interfering.
Oh, you're so boring, Mac. Here we are in paradise, and you stick your head in the sand. Okay, maybe Goal isn't here anymore, but she will be coming back. And until then, I have 2 words for you. Fun Zone!
Are you mad? You should be on Deponia saving the world.
Why Deponia? The whole point of my adventure was to come to Elysium. All I have to do to save Deponia is to speak to the Council of Elders. Ha! Admit it, this is a shortcut to my happy ending. And I don't even need to plunge to my death to get it. But me no buts. If you're looking for me, I'll be in the fun zone.
Welcome to the fun zone! Collect 10,000 fun points and win a great prize! Choose one of the many attractions, and most importantly, have fun! Fun! Fun!
That was funny.
Hey, Rufus!
We should definitely do that again sometime.
Hey man, I think the guy over there is trying to get your attention.
Huh? Where? Oh, him. No, that's just McChronicle.
Hey, I want the time loop!
And why is he getting in such a flap?
No idea. All I can hear is... Good thing I'm an expert at reading lips.
Come on, it's your time reset! Come on, we gotta...
I think he's saying, time for bed.
That was time reset! Starting!
And some choir is farting.
To me it sounded more like time reset starting.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make any sense. Unless, of course, uh-oh. There's still someone in the elevator.
Helmet interface recognized. Connecting to system. Welcome, Prime Controller. New emergency bypass options have been added. To activate Elysium self-destruct, simply click on the totally cool symbol. Your Elysium Security Protocol Bluebird wishes you a wonderful day.
Goal?
Yes, who? Oh no. Dad, please don't go all Prime Controller on me. I told you I'm going camping.
Like hell you are. I know that you plan on accompanying Cletus to Deponia, but that's not gonna happen. You will stay here. Do you understand me?
Why should I?
Because I forbid it.
Really? Well, newsflash. I'm not one of your Organon soldiers. I am going to Deponia, end of. Or is there some other real reason why I should remain here?
Because you are under house arrest.
House arrest? Dad, I'm not 14 anymore! Also, this engagement to Cletus was your idea. What's wrong with spending a bit of time with my future husband?
Under no circumstances. The engagement is annulled.
This is not one of your stupid demolition maneuvers. This is to do with my future. And if I want to start my future in a pile of trash, there is precious little that you can do about it. I am going to Deponia, end of. Or is there some other real reason why I should remain here?
Because nothing matters without you.
Dad, have you been drinking again?
What? No,
I am not carrying on this conversation while you are drunk. I am going to Deponia, end of. Or is there some other real reason why I should remain here?
Because otherwise I'll activate the self-destruct sequence.
You... what? Okay, I am not able to take you seriously anymore. Do what you like. I'm not talking to you. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm initiating the self-destruction sequence as promised.
You wouldn't dare.
Just watch me.
Ha! I knew you were bluffing. So long, Dad.
Damn, that looked really promising. I'm sure I can convince her with the right emergency codes.
Ronnie! Where do you want to go? You could do with a little fun, so I suggest the fun zone.
No. I have to hurry to the locks.
A very popular choice today. Then off you go!
I missed her again. This isn't working.
I told you time and time again, nothing good can come of interfering with time.
So I should just hide in an air shaft like a coward, too? Yeah, incredibly productive, especially now that time has been reset.
I know. Someone must have used the crank on the chrono car.
And now they have to celebrate Barbecue Thursday all over again. That'll teach them.
I fear not. If they didn't have tinfoil hats on, they'll do exactly the same thing tonight. And then again and again. And we're stuck here and can't do anything about it. It's the end of time as we know it.
You mean today will just repeat itself forever? I can imagine worse.
Like what?
Well, today wasn't a bad day. I had fun. Just too bad the goal isn't here. Maybe I can persuade her in the next loop. Then we'd be happy here on Elysium till the end of time.
But that's just not possible. Time would never move forwards.
Yeah, I got that part. You can stop with the advertising already.
But, oh, what have I done?
Say, Mac.
Yes.
Just to make sure that I understand this time travel thing, what time did we land here this time?
In the meantime, I'm pretty certain that today is Thursday morning.
Barbecue Thursday?
Exactly. Our trip has taken a total of approximately minus 12 hours. I will arrive in Kuvak tonight.
The sun is just rising in the southern quadrant, so I'm already sound asleep in the balloon.
And I'll get into the chrono car in Porta Rustica. Unimaginable, I know.
Yeah, for someone as unimaginative as you, maybe. Does that mean that we now exist twice?
Yes, until we steal the time pod tonight.
Oh, steal is such an ugly word. How about borrow it for a test drive?
Oh, so you intend to return it?
Yeah, exactly. And then it was stolen from us. We're the victims here.
Fascinating how you change the story according to requirements.
Hey, history is written by winners. Why do you think that our past tense selves will behave the same way again?
Very simple. Because we're not reset down there, but here.
Huh?
This evening, in the past time loop, there was only one Machronicle in existence. The one on Elysium. After all, the other one stole the time pod. And as that one's memories are now in my head, it is safe to assume that the one down there comes away empty-handed.
So much for simple, huh? What's causing these time resets?
I'd like to know that too. Someone is obviously using the crank on the chrono car. Unfortunately, we have no way of preventing it while we're up here. This is the end of time as we know it.
Well, you make it sound so negative. I don't think this day will be repeated forever, because if that were true, how could we have been able to travel into the future earlier? Huh?
Galloping Gandalf. You're right.
Yeah, well, I guess that means you could turn the red alarm back off, huh?
Above all, it also means that there is a lot more going on here than we thought.
Than you thought. I strictly refuse to think until the consequences of my actions have become available for analysis. Actually, I can piece that together for myself.
You do that. It won't make any difference anyway.
I could have been a great percussionist. Unfortunately, Tony's mother needed her wooden leg. She ruined my whole career. Now there's a poison-spitting monitor lizard wandering around Elysium naked. Nudists in paradise. Who would have thought?
Where do you want it? You could do... As you wish, but I really do think the fun zone is the place for you.
Hey, there's a bar missing.
The red key? Yes, it's supposed to be like that. The computer core is a restricted zone. Only qualified experts with the hot dog red key have access. But believe me, you don't want to go in there anyway. Boring as trad, man. Fuck.
A petting zoo? If that's what you're into. Everything here reminds me of gold. Although, if you want to be picky, I haven't actually met her yet. Chief Gizmo has installed red lights all over Kuvak, too. But with his, you have to generate heat before they turn on. Ouch! Hot! Are you one of the elders?
Yes, but don't get all excited. The Council of Elders doesn't meet again for a week. Unless, of course, if someone wins 10,000 fun points in the Fun Zone competition. But the competition has only just started and can't be done in a day. So why don't you just relax and pet some cute striped sables instead?
Why not? Well, because... Damn it, he just has a better argument. What a sap. Isn't there a real leader here somewhere?
I think you're overdoing it a bit, man. I mean, you can't force fun.
How many points do I have now?
Hey, Rufus!
How many points? How many points?
Hey, man. I think the guy over there is trying to get your attention.
Hey, I want the time loop!
That's just McCrum Nibble.
And why is he getting you such a flap?
Just ignore him and tell me how many points I got.
Not enough. Why don't you just give up? Turn on. Tune in. Drop out, man.
Because I already did that. I have to get 10,000 points before... Goal?
Yes?
You must... Everything here reminds me of... Oh, the sauna is closed. Whatever, doesn't matter. All this time traveling is sweaty enough as it is. Soon the pink stampede will be complete. Are you one of the elders?
What I am is particularly busy right now, so beat it.
Are you one of the...
What I am, so beat.
First things first. The vending machine for your own personal worst-case scenario. Caution, bones and teeth are not automatically removed. Worst idea ever. Hey, that actually works. Works. Anything is better than sausage. I wonder if that's one of the elders. He's sure old enough anyway. Are you one of the elders?
I'm not on duty, if that's what you are asking.
But it's an emergency.
Nonsense. There are no emergencies on Elysium. We have a machine that prevents all problems. It's called computer.
But
No buts. The Council of Elders meets again in a week, unless someone wins 10,000 fun points in the meantime.
Nah. Everything here reminds me of Goal. Although, if you want to be picky, I haven't actually met her yet. Huh? Is this the right place? I wanted the Council of Elders, not assisted living. The cocktails here are very different from Lonzo's. For example, I miss the bits floating in them. You gotta wonder about these Elysians. First they wash their faces, and then they make them go brown again. Hey you, wake up.
I'm awake.
I absolutely have to speak to the Council of Elders.
With pleasure. In a week's time, we have our administrative intersessional meeting with blueberry muffins. Don't forget to bring a cake fork with you.
I can't wait that long. We're locked in a time loop. I need to speak to them today.
An extraordinary meeting? You're having a laugh. That only happens if there's a catastrophe. Or, of course, if someone reaches 10,000 fun points.
But... I absolutely have to speak to the Council of Elders today.
An extraordinary meeting? That only happens... Oh, of course.
We're locked in a time loop.
Yes. On Elysium, every day really is just like another. Simply wonderful.
I'm talking temporal anomaly here. The entire space-time continuum is on the verge of collapse.
Oh, I don't know much about that kind of thing, I'm afraid. My areas of responsibility are keeping the minutes and supplying baked goods. Perhaps you should have an audience with the Council of Elders next week.
Oh! You have to stop the high boat.
I can't make a decision like that, but I can have an extra Danish brought to you at breakfast as a consolation.
Although, can I get one today?
No.
Double. I can prove that Deponia is inhabited.
Really? That would certainly make my I Heart Utopia scarf obsolete. Nonetheless, that's sensational news.
Apparently not sensational enough to get your fat ass out of that hammock.
Precisely. If your story is true, the inspection team will confirm it within a few weeks. In the meantime, I could work on a Deponian's sorry we almost wiped you out scarf.
I can't get 10,000 fun points.
Patience. We set the score that high on purpose, so that it's impossible to achieve it in one day.
But there only is this one day, and then it all repeats itself.
You mean your points account has been deleted?
Kinda, sorta.
Then we should get the computer core checked out. I'll send someone over.
Finally.
First thing tomorrow.
No! Thanks for nothing.
No problem. It's my job.
Yuck! They're all waxy. Looks like the sun melted them a bit. I used to have one of these in my cellar. One of the few ideas Tony really liked, right up until the snakes hatched.
You old amorotic pinhead, act like the thing is not dead and didn't run into a brick wall at full tilt already. Let me help you fill that gap in memory. Living in the waste wasn't to your taste, but soon you will gaze truth straight in the face. All rivers run eventually to the sea. At the stage it's